streak is gonna end. You've been all bark, nobody, it's time to just pretend. The crowd is getting loud, they're chanting for the win. Jeremy's got the spider and it's getting under your skin. Go Jeremy, go! They're cheering your name. The fire in your eyes, driving Deuce insane. He can match your style, he can't play your game. Go Jeremy, go! They're cheering your name. Your hashtags can't help you when the pressure's on the rise. Jeremy's on the rise, he's soaring to the skies. You thought you built an army, but it's falling all apart. His music's got the rhythm that's breaking every heart. Go Jeremy, go! They're cheering your name. The fire in your eyes, driving Deuce insane. He can match your style, he can't play your game. Go Jeremy, go! They're cheering your name. The stage is set for glory, the winner will be crowned. And when the dust is settled, Deuce is nowhere to be found. Jeremy's holding high the trophy of the night. The fans are all united in his blazing light.
Oh, I should probably unmute Coop, huh? Hi, Coopy.
You just muted me.
I just
Y'all
unmuted
can't even
you.
hear me. You just muted me. Why don't you unmute me?
I unmuted you.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, Coop.
You've got me muted.
No, I don't.
Hello.
Coop's losing it, chat. Coop's losing it.
Well, now where's all our stuff? Dang it.
Do you have your earbuds in?
Yeah, I got them in. I'm just messing with you.
Just making sure you forgot them this morning.
I just messing with you. Yeah, I got them in. I had them in first thing. My channel. Let's go. I'm trying to find your video.
You mean my stream?
Yeah, your stream.
Hi, everybody. Max said, Coopy, you lost it. I was like, why'd you mute Coop? Hi, Mama Palmer.
You should be popping up on the screen. Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Why aren't you up here?
Hi, Cynthia. I have no control of YouTube.
I'll just click on. Did you monetize your stream?
I am monetized. Did you not see Paul complaining that there was a commercial at the very beginning of the stream?
Now you guys in the chat can split your time between both channels because now we are equal. You can't just run from my channel and go hide in hers to avoid the commercials because you're going to get the same shit on hers now.
Mine only hits every 20 minutes, though, on this one.
I think mine's 18 or 24 or something like that. I can't remember. I know I didn't set it at 6 or 12. I set it.
Yeah, like some do.
Yeah. I think mine's
well,
like
hello. We have new names in the chat. Hello, Miss Ann.
Well, hello. How is Miss Ann?
Harry.
Paul. And I can't see numbers now that I'm not in control. So
we have 122 in total watching. We have 89 on my side, 33 on yours. Hiding from Coop. Don't tell him.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. But now you think just because you're gonna go over and hide in her shit, now you're gonna get sucked, just like the trolls that like to troll her channel.
Hi,
Now they're gonna
Miss.
start paying for it.
Hi, John. John went over to your side. You've got a new name over there, Miss Kim. Zohan said, "Ha ha ha ha! I have premium. I know see commercials." Hi, Susie.
I thought about premium there for about 3.2 seconds, and I'm like, you know what? I'm paying for restream. I am not paying for ad commercial freeze when I've got an ad blocker that works perfect. It'll show about 2 seconds of an ad, and then I can click off the ad, and it won't show another ad the rest of the video. So I'm not paying for premium.
Yoda.
Okay, oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing my
I don't even know what pole vaulting is. Please explain.
it's where they run down the field with a big long pole and try and go over the top of a bar.
Oh, that. Yeah, no. I'm too clumsy for that kind of thing. I tripped over someone's foot and broke my ankle. So yeah, no.
See, I have a specific order on which when we're doing a stream, my second monitor that sits beside me, I have my window open for my video, your window open for your video, and the Rumble Room. Which you didn't hook the Rumble Room up, did you?
No. Oh yes.
Girl,
Yes, yes, it's connected.
did you do it this time? Good.
Guys, make sure y'all are still subscribed to both of us because get this, I hit 1K this morning. I'm back down to 986. YouTube said no, no, no. No 1,000 for you.
I still think as fast as they took 14 subscribers from you, I still think that we were talking about it so much and we were congratulating you so much on our stream that the trolls figured they could beat you to the punch and they could screw you out of your monetization. Well, guess what?
That didn't work out for him if that's the case.
It did not work.
Well, you see what I did as soon as it hit it this morning when we were live, I was in the background working, setting it up. So I was talking and working at the same time. Oh, and I finally verified the bank account. Now I can get paid like the rest of us.
So yeah.
Right, Cynthia? Yeah. It was what, 2 hours? Within 2 hours of us ending our stream, I went right back down to 986.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. That's why I'm saying I don't think it was YouTube that did that. Because YouTube will let you sit there for a few days and just linger over, yes, I made it. And then they'll snatch them from you.
Now I'm back up to 990.
Yeah, it's 4 added. I'd say it's probably the trolls, but I think it's cool as shit because now the trolls have to pay you to sit there on the outside watching.
Oh, speaking of mods, make sure that both chats are set to subscribers only.
And if by some stroke of luck they actually want to come in and say hello, they could pay us for that too. And for all of the haters out there, Georgie and I are not grifting shit.
Nope.
We come on here, we have our fun with our family in the chat, and that's all we do. And yes, do we have monetization? Yes, we do. That doesn't mean we're freaking grifting. Okay, that means that our channels are monetized and we're getting paid
Robin.
for the work of sitting our asses in these chairs for 2 and 3 hours at a time. So anybody out there on their little high and mighty horse that thinks this is grifting can suck eggs, okay? It ain't grifting. It's called putting in the work and getting paid for it. I don't ask anybody for money, okay? They can watch my ads. That's all I ask for because that doesn't come out of anybody's pocket. So any of them baboons or buffoons or dummies out there that think this is grifting, like I said, suck eggs.
I'm like Squid. I consider this a job. I have worked my butt off to get to where I'm at with the help of my friends in the YouTube community. Yes. But I've worked hard. And I've earned this for my babies.
I've got about, I can't remember how many videos. I know it's way over 500 now. And the majority of the videos I have on my channel are teaching videos, tutorials. I worked my butt off making those videos. So anybody has a problem with that, like I said, suck eggs.
Patience, Maxie, patience.
We're letting everybody roll in, Maximus.
We got a 46 on Coop's side and a 104 on mine. We got 150 in total.
All right, guys and gals. Look, we got 100. What'd you say, 150?
150 total.
150. That means we need at least equal number of likes on both pages. So, guys, please hit that like button on both streams. It helps YouTube throw us out into the interwebs. It only takes a second. Doesn't cost a thing. It's free.
So, fun fact I just discovered creators have control of when the ad hits and when it's delayed from our studio. We can keep an ad from hitting when it hits. You can just hit the delay button. So when creators say they don't have control of the ads, it's not true. They can tell it. No, not yet. We're in the middle of a conversation.
What happened?
I just got new buttons. You know how you can go to the backstage of your YouTube studio and see your chat and whatnot? Well, I got 2 new buttons up here, and it says delay ads, insert an ad.
What? I haven't noticed. I haven't been over there to see. I'm not sure about that particular one. You'll have to show
Miss
it to
Kim
me.
just said it unsubscribed her from me.
Yeah, make sure you guys are still subscribed.
The mods have got y'all covered. Those of you that can't find your way over to Coops and those of you that can't find your way over to me, the mods have got you covered.
Joan, I'll post the link for you right now. She's on your side, right?
Holy crap. I can't tell if that's for you or me. Oh, it's for you, Coop.
What? What is?
The super.
Where?
Right here on screen.
Oh,
Berserkers.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Keep up the fun. Great work. I am so sorry I cannot pronounce that name.
Berserkers.
Thank you so much.
Chris.
That
word.
Thank you so much. Joan, I just posted the link, so if you need to come over and hit the like button, there you go. That's another thing that messes with my head. When I let you have control. Oh, Georgie, thank you for sending one to Georgie. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate y'all. Drummer, what is up? Hi, Lori.
Well, I'll tell you, anybody that says sitting here in a chair for 2 hours is not hard work. It's crazy. I mean, Thank God we have each other to bounce things off of. And if you got to go to another room, I'm here. If I got to go, you're here.
Thank you, Harry. We appreciate you.
Oh, we're going to have to really make Friday night a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a party hard Friday night chat.
Oh, snap.
Kathy, that is if you're referring to Elon, that is his son. And I would not be surprised at all if he was picking his nose. He's what, 3?
Elon Musk's boy?
Yeah. I can't. Where did her other comment go?
Wow, this is odd.
What?
Our
Hi, Linda.
chat from the Rumble isn't coming over, is it?
Is there anyone in the chat?
Yeah, I'm over here. There's 3 of us over here,
That's odd.
but it's not coming in.
No, it's not.
Huh. Let me refresh my screen. Maybe that's something to do with it.
Carez. Okay.
Who all's over here with me? Well, there's 2 other people besides myself. So.
Oh, seeing, yeah. I don't drink either.
Yep, it's not. Well. Oh, well, at least if anybody comes over here, they'll be able to see the rest of the people's chat. Oh, well. It's not like the Rumble room is big enough right now for people to be carrying on conversations, over all 3 platforms. So.
Ow!
Miss Suzanne, Jen Thunder's in the house. Ow. What is that? Chef's grandmother? Grandma?
Mm-hmm. She's
Grandma?
a sweetheart.
Chef's?
Chefus.
Did I pronounce that right? Chef's?
Yes.
That's one of them cool names. Chef's. Chef's. Wow.
Rumble does what Rumble wants to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Well, this is only the second time that, well, one day it didn't even allow us at all. But I think this is the first time since they had it integrated with the chat that the chat hasn't worked. So.
Yeah. Hi, Colleen.
But then again, maybe it's because you're behind the wheel and not me. Maybe that's it.
Hello, Joseph. It was working last time when I did that breaking news stream.
Oh, right. It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Hello, Diane. Yeah, blame me for Rumble. Like I said, it was working last time. Oh. Which side, Susie?
What happened?
Suzanne said an ad just came on.
Well, Suzanne's on your side.
We're at 1929, so yeah. You'll get an ad every 20 minutes.
Oh, you must be in that back thing that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
That's probably the buttons that I keep forgetting. I have. All right. Well, I'll just go back there too. We'll let everybody dwindle in. I think we're sitting at over 150 right now, aren't we?
165.
165.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, please make sure that you are subscribed to both channels.
Dennis. I do, Yankee. I'm just not watching the chat at the moment.
Spam risk.
Happy birthday, Fly!
That's enough of that.
You're gonna get us demonetized, and I just started.
I'm trying to get it.
Randy came out with more bangers, guys.
What is going on here?
I have Coop lost over here. I'm back at 999. That's so cool.
Oh, so we can literally just, as the stream's going on, insert an ad. Wow. I never knew that.
Or you can delay.
Hey.
I'm letting it get past the 20-minute mark so the ads will go through. I have it set at 20 minutes. And everyone's saying they just got an ad, so it works.
I can't remember what I set mine at. But being I do have these buttons now, I guess it would be a good idea to close that one window and just use this one by itself. Yep, I'll have to do that. Yep, that'll be because I can chat and everything right from the same window. There's no reason why I have to have that other window open because it's playing. Everything is going. Now, is it going to tell you when there's an upcoming ad coming?
It should. I don't know. I'm new here.
What I'm saying is it going to, you've already got it set for monetization. Yes. So it's got to be able to tell you that an ad's fixing to play so you can delay it if you want to.
Should be.
Stream settings. Wow, there's all kinds of funky buttons in here that I never even knew about. Analytics. Viewer. Stream health, which stream health is healthy. Excellent. And shopping. No tags.
You must have premium, Joseph.
What's that? Premium.
Thank you, Maybe. YouTube Premium. Those with YouTube Premium won't get ads. All right, so.
Oh, Joseph is a Missourian. Oh, that's right. I talked to him the other night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, sorry I interrupted you.
Randy filed 4 different motions, but they're the same thing. Just 2 for Lynette, 2 for Cook. One's the motion for summary judgment. The other one is a memorandum. Oh, you have an ad blocker.
Who's that?
Joseph. I get that the ads are annoying. I totally do. But welcome in, Miss Kim. But now that I'm on this end of it and not just a watcher, I get and I understand why the creators do it, but they don't have to put them so close together.
No, not
especially in live streams. That's ridiculous.
Right. I mean, I've usually go between 24 and 30 minutes on mine.
But if you do it every 30 minutes, we stream for 2 hours. That's what, 4 ads and 2 hours.
I was watching a video the other night and the guy had it set for every 6 minutes on a 30-minute program. Mm-hmm. I was so mad halfway through that. I just left this video. I didn't even finish watching it. I mean, I understand people want to make
Hi,
money,
Richard.
but throwing those ads in somebody's face every 6 minutes, I'm sorry, even every 12 minutes is just too close together.
Really is.
Oh,
Because
wow, that dropped quick.
If a creator puts in too many ads and it's the ones that you can't skip during a live stream, that just ruins it for me. I lose all attention span.
Wow, from 50 to 35 in the blink of an eye.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Well, from
Oh, you got
525
37. I got 119.
well, 37 and 35, same thing. But I was at 50 and dropped in the blink of an eye.
Hey, awesome jugs.
Which is fine with me. Because our diehards that are here every time we go live, that's what matters. Not the trolls lurking out there in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and all
You're
the
welcome,
high and
Sandra.
mighty. Huh?
I was telling Sandra she's welcome.
All the high and mighties. I'm not monetized because I don't feel it's right. Yeah, bullshit.
The ones saying I'm not monetized because I don't feel it's right is because they don't know how to monetize.
Well,
Every
I
six
really don't
minutes sounds
care.
like USA Cable Network. You ain't lying.
I really don't care what anybody says. Anybody that sits on here, whether it's uploading videos or whether it's live streaming, it's a form of work. And our audience seems to love us being here or they wouldn't show up every single day. So we just gonna have fun with it.
That's true. It is 5:30 Eastern. All right, so we've got our motion for summary judgment from on counterclaim filed by defendant Cook. Pursuant to Fed R Civ P 56A, Jeremy Brown Hills, Mr. Hills, the plaintiff counter defendant, moves for summary judgment on defendant counter plaintiff's. This makes my head hurt already. Counter plaintiff? Oh, duh. Counterclaims, as there is no genuine dispute as to any material fact, and Mr. Hills is entitled to judgment as a matter of law. No facts of the case can be reasonably disputed, and defendant Cook cannot produce any evidence that suggests Mr. Hills did anything other than exercise his rights under the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, guaranteeing freedom of the press and of speech. Plaintiff/counter defendant also submits his memorandum of law in support of his motion. Certificate of service, February 11th, 2025. Now, this is the same for Lynette also. So there was two of these. No facts of the case can be reasonably disputed. I'm trying to make sure I read that right. My brain's not, I'm reading it, but my brain didn't take it in as I read it. So I was like, let me make sure I read that right.
Now, this is Randy's response to Bubbles trying to seek a counterclaim.
Yes. And Randy filed this for Cook and Lynette. So we have two documents that are the same, just different per defendant. And then we have our memorandum, which is 11 pages long. So this one's going to take me a minute to read.
Well, we just take our time. We're not in any rush.
I'm proud of Randy saying, hey, what Jeremy has said is his First Amendment right. Because it's absolutely true. Hi, hippie witch.
What's happening? Welcome to the show. It would help if I got my window down there. I'm not used to this being in the back seat where the chat rolls down instead of up.
That's me. I'm used to being on your on that side. I'm at 999. So it had to have been YouTube that did it.
It might have been, or
It was like no.
it might have unsubscribed a lot of our people, and they're just resubscribing. What
Yeah.
didn't we have somebody a while ago said that they unsubscribed you today?
Yeah. There was a couple earlier that was on your side that said that they got unsubscribed from me, and then there was two on my side that said that it unsubscribed them from you.
Oh wow.
Aw, Dennis, you're sweet. I hate my voice. But I'm glad all of you like it. I guess anything's better than a fat fleece over there, huh?
I got to figure out how to mimic her voice.
You got to make it a little more demonic. Hello, Trisha. Thank you. She says she just subscribed to you, Coop.
Well, thank you very much. Who did that?
Trisha Owens.
Trisha, welcome aboard, young lady.
Allie. Hey. Hi, love. I haven't seen you in a while.
Harry?
I see Harry every day. Allie.
Yeah, every time you look down them hairy feet.
You know what? John said I have a better voice than LMNOP. I mean, who doesn't?
Oh, there's 3 awesome dogs in the house getting ready for that puppy. All right, man.
Dennis said, no, Coop, don't do that. You'll lose subs.
What's that?
Trying to make your voice sound like the fat flea. That just sounds like you're going nom nom nom.
I'm gonna get me one of them voice things that alters your voice, and then get a sample of hers and put it in that. That way, when I speak, it sounds like her. Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
So you're in South Carolina. You got that South Carolina accent. I can almost bet on it.
Allie's in the house. Hey,
Thank
girl.
Aw, Allie. I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that, young lady.
There's been so much loss in this world lately.
Yes, we have had quite a few.
Tim said he sent you a Facebook message. Please read.
Coop. Okay, a Facebook message. Why didn't he go to...
Is that the Tim that we've been running the brain calculate the thing for?
It's not our Tim. Yes, it is. Yes. That's Mr. Timothy Walters. Hello, young man. Hello. I better go read his message. Make sure I didn't do anything to upset him. I hope I didn't. I'm just trying to help him.
You're not late, DW. Just in time for the good one.
Yeah.
11 pages. We don't need the sound bites for Beavis and Butthead. I just need to bring Yamaha in one night. He does the perfect Beavis and Butthead. All right, Orphan, go for it. Tim Fox, we see you, but I know your avatar. You have the golden wrench. So it wasn't you. Aw, we love you too, Harry.
Oh, all right. We're doing good. So Mr. Tim doesn't mind us helping him out there.
I'm glad he popped into the chat because there was a lady earlier.
Yes.
Being he's a veteran that told him to reach out to the VA and they should help with getting his
he just explained that to me. He just explained the whole situation. And what the situation is he did reach out to the VA. But because most of his time in the service was with what I think it was the Coast Guard, National Guard. When he came out of Vietnam, he went into the National Guard. Well, they don't count the National Guard the way they do being in the regular military. So therefore, the VA will not help him. That's why he has reached out with a GoFundMe.
Okay.
So, Mr. Timothy, thank you for letting me know. So now, if we have questions in the future, we have answers.
I have a friend who lives in Illinois who is a combat veteran from Afghanistan, and he does a lot of work with the VFW in Illinois. I could reach out to him and see if there's anything they could do to help him
Now,
ramp wise.
didn't we find out he is in Illinois, right?
That's what you told me.
Yeah,
If
yeah, yeah.
that's not where he's
pretty
at.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Let me go get the link and I'll go check it out real quick. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Is he still in the chat? I'm pretty
Mr.
sure.
Walters, are you still here, sir?
Pretty sure he's in Illinois. Yes, he's in Mount Carmel, Illinois.
I need Redneck to get in here. He could pull a goober in here. K9. My buddy K9.
Well, this is the message that Mr. Timothy sent me. Hi, my name is Tim Walters, the one with the GoFundMe. I seen you on your chat on YouTube that some people wants me to reach to the VA. Well, I have. They will not help me. Mike and I have talked about it. So if you don't mind, I have contacted them. Okay. They will not count my National Guard time. So it's not the Coast Guard, it's the National Guard. I enlisted in the 70s right after NAM and was peacetime vet. So that is the problem with that. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for trying to help. So right after Vietnam, he enlisted in the National Guard, and they're not counting the National Guard as regular service time. So anyway, I don't care. He is, in my book, a veteran, and he has stage 3 colon cancer. And the doctor says that he needs a mobility scooter and a ramp put on his house. So
Okay, chat. Who here in the chat is in that area that would be willing to donate their time?
if I live closer, I would build it.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in that area, who here would be willing to come together and live in that area and build this man a ramp?
I'm pretty sure that with a little coaxing with the local Lowe's or especially Home Depot, I'm pretty sure they might be willing to help with the materials to build that.
With Mike being an organization, he could probably reach out to the Home Depot or Lowe's in
Right.
Mr. Tim's area and see if they would be willing to donate their time or products to help the veteran.
Right on. Right on. So, Mr. Timothy, we get a little tongue tied sometimes, but we're trying to help. And I'm glad that you reached out so we could get a little more information. That helps tremendously. I will be posting your link throughout this evening as we are.
What did you say? It was Mount Carmel, Illinois?
Yeah. Yep. Mount Carmel. Caramel. Let's see. Carmel. Caramel.
Thank you for that, Chris.
karma.
Chris said Home Depot uses employees to build ramps for people that can't afford them. So you just have to get on the list.
All right, that sounds like a good idea right there.
Paul, yes.
Well,
I'm working on getting a hold of my buddy that works at the VFW, that does stuff at the VFW, and see.
since Mike is an actual foundation, I think Mike would be a good one to reach out to his local Home Depot up there
Yeah,
in Illinois and see what they can do, because I think he would have a little more clout as a foundation than you and I would. You know what
yeah,
I
as
mean?
just regular people.
Right. We're just mouthpieces.
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, Zozo. We can sign Coop up for only feet to raise money.
I'm not the one that's got braided feet hairs.
I'm not either.
My
You know
feet are
what?
just
You know
bald.
what?
Just
Mike's not here. We'll say his feet are hairy and braided. Okay, Mike's not here. We'll blame it on Mike.
yeah, there we go. There we go.
This is true, Suzanne. I'll just
All
keep
right.
bringing it up in chats, and we'll try to pull a group together in the Illinois area. Harry said, Zohan, that's a great idea.
Hey, Mama don't mind. She can make some money off my feet. She'd probably do it.
Dennis.
Only thing is, my feet are bald. There is no hair on my feet. As talking about hair, one of my best friends and my old boss mentor, my hands, the hair stops right at my wrist. It does not come down onto my hand at all. Where his would come down off of his wrist to about the middle of his hand. And he could never understand. He asked me one time, do you shave your top of your hand? I'm like, no. And I never noticed that before, but do most men have hair that come down way onto their top of their hand?
Some
Fun.
women do too.
Oh, do they? I don't. Mine stops right at my wrist. Okay, fun fact.
The thing with Mr. Timothy, with what he has, that's close to my heart because that's what I lost Dad to. So, like, I want to do what I can to help him.
All right, Dangerous Waves. Thanks for bringing that up. And if you don't mind, reach out to some of your buddies. I just posted the link to his GoFundMe, so I'm pretty sure that there's information on his GoFundMe that will help you in your search for some volunteers. Just calm your tootie there, Max. It ain't going nowhere. It's right there on the screen there, bud.
I want a salamander slug. They're so cute.
See, this is the part of the show where we're having fun at the same time of being serious.
Yeah. It's no different than what the other creators do. I just don't teetotally squirrel. I still have it right here.
All right. Keep the
Oh,
soldiers in
Norma.
line. I'm gonna run grab something to drink real quick.
Okay. Miss Norma, you can keep that snow up there in Iowa. I don't want it. It's so cold here right now. Nolanator. Longtime Hell supporter, first time here. So far, I hear about sucking eggs in areas. This is about as random as Megan Fox's channel. Listen, you never know with me and Mr. Coop what you're gonna hear. Hi, Daniel. Yes, the vets are even more important than this case. Sorry to the fellow Hell supporters, but When it comes to helping our vets, to me, that's a little more important. Slug needs more salt in his diet. I've missed my Sluggy. Ow. It is so cold. It's been raining all day. Yesterday it was in like the high 60s, low 70s. And today it's 40. And has been raining all day. My poor hubby was freezing. He's like, I gotta come in and warm up. Hi, Charlie. So, I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure it was just YouTube being a-hole. Because I hit 1K this morning. And then 2 hours later, it went back down to 986. It had to be YouTube's doing. Oh, Miss Cindy. Well, thank you and your husband for your service. Slugs are just homeless snails. Someone in the chat said that this morning, and it has stuck with me. No, no, Lenator. Yes, it's new. Randy just filed it this afternoon. Trisha, share the warm weather. Thank you, Daniel. Okay. While Coop is away, this is a memorandum in support of summary judgment on counterclaim filed by defendant Cook. So, as I was saying with new people coming in, we have 4 files, but the way Randy did it is 2 are for Cook, 2 are for Lynette, but they're the same thing.
I am back.
So, summary judgment standard, where a defendant or where, as here, counter defendant moves for summary judgment on an issue for which it would not bear the burden of proof at trial, it is not necessary for the defendant to entirely negate the plaintiff's claim. Fitzpatrick v. City of Atlanta. See also Celotex Court v. Carret. We find no express or implied requirement in Rule 56 that the moving party support its motion with affidavits or other similar materials negating the opponent's claim. Emphasis in original.
Hey, Tito, can you enlarge that a little bit more so I can see it?
Is that better?
That's a lot better. Thank you. Thank you.
Instead, the movement has the burden of either negating an essential element of the non-moving party's case or showing that there is no evidence to prove a fact necessary to non-moving party's case. McGee v. Centennial Offender Service, LLC. Once a summary judgment movement's initial burden is met, the burden shifts to the non-moving party to bring the court's attention to evidence demonstrating a genuine issue for trial. Paler v. Hartford Fire Insurance Co. Overcoming that burden requires more than speculation or a mere scintilla of evidence. The non-movement must go beyond the pleadings to provide evidence and designate specific facts showing that there is a genuine issue for trial. Celotex 447 US. Internal quotation marks omitted. The non-movement will survive summary judgment in this instance if it can demonstrate that the record in fact contains supporting evidence sufficient to withstand a directed verdict motion. Doe v. Drum & Co.
Skipper.
Skippers. Statement of material facts. The counterclaims filed by defendant / counter plaintiff Cook, hereinafter defendant, are entirely based upon plaintiff's YouTube content. In fact, the counterclaim mentions YouTube content as the basis for each of its 3 counts. Count 1, paragraph 1, litigation-related YouTube content via polymop, the purposeful protraction of litigation and multiplication of proceedings. In paragraph 2, ongoing litigation generating fresh, compelling YouTube content. Paragraph 3, his YouTube videos. Paragraph 4, generating ongoing, fresh litigation-related YouTube content. Paragraph 6, the basis of a federal lawsuit accompanying YouTube storylines. And in paragraph 7, litigation to generate YouTube content. Count 2, in paragraph 15, the plaintiff has misappropriated the defendant's image and likeness by placing them on video thumbnails in order to advertise the videos as bad neighbors, videos in which the defendants appear involuntarily as villains in the plaintiff's contrived YouTube storylines. Count 3. In paragraph 19, the plaintiff has published the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on his YouTube page and in video thumbnails on many occasions. Mr. Hales is entitled to judgment as a matter of law as to count 1, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Defendant has not produced a single example from YouTube or anywhere else to support count 1. This is because defendant cannot produce any such evidence as it simply doesn't exist. The count is based upon YouTube videos, again, of which defendant has not produced or cited to a single example in the counterclaim. In this count, defendant alleges 1. The plaintiff framed the defendant so he could accuse them of being responsible for the signs as the basis for filing his present lawsuit. Creating litigation to generate YouTube content. 2. The plaintiff accusations that the defendants planted the signs were and are false and known to be false by the plaintiff. And 3. The plaintiff's statements accusing the defendants of creating and planting the signs were made and continue to be made with malicious intent to injure the defendants. Florida Single Action Rule. Count 1 of the counterclaim is simply the recasting of a defamation claim as additional distinct cause of action in tort. This is not allowed in Florida. In accordance with the single publication, single action rule, the rule is designed to prevent plaintiffs from circumventing a valid defense to defamation by recasting essentially the same facts into several causes of action, all meant to compensate for the same harm.
So, in other words, him trying to threaten and extort Jeremy to get him to drop it is wrong. He shouldn't be doing that.
Well, not only that, but Bubbles filing, he's trying to say that Jeremy's lying, that Jeremy actually created the signs and made it look like it was them. That's not allowed in Florida, apparently.
Well, they've got to prove that Jeremy did. Jeremy's got more proof proving that Lynette created the signs and John put them out than what they've got otherwise. You know what I mean? They have no proof that Jeremy did anything except report it. I'm done.
You're right.
See, that
Polymop, by the way, is always going to be written. Seems Bruce thinks he can trap Jeremy from posting vids of the case since they copyrighted Polymop. They probably think every time we say it, they can get paid. First of all, how did they copyright it? Because
you can copyright. Well, you can't.
It's just an abbreviation of.
I don't think you can copyright it. I think you can trademark it. It's a phrase.
That's the. Yeah.
Right. but one of them's dealing with actual physical like photos and stuff, and the other one is dealing with like Jeremy Hill's name. Okay, he can trademark his name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that is his franchise.
The single
Whereas,
action means they can't play. No, I didn't. You did. Exactly.
so yeah, he's trying everything in his power. But the sad part is he's not experienced enough to know what he's doing, and he's making a fool out of himself.
Yeah.
This is why not all lawyers are qualified to be federal lawyers.
Oh, they're trying to say that Shockett's not qualified to be an attorney because he was a dentist before he was an attorney. Have you never heard of going to college for multiple degrees? For multiple careers? There's nothing wrong with having different types of careers under your belt.
No.
But see, Lisa, you wouldn't know that because you don't work.
So what are they trying to say? That this polymop thing, they've invented this whole thing? It's not real? They came up with it?
Apparently so. Just like they can't spell perjury and they've now trademarked the misspelling of perjury. They're so stupid, I swear. Speaking of, we're going to take a break from the document for a second. Since we're making fun of them not being able to spell, let's make being able to spell, shall we?
Hey, baby dog.
Well, here comes Bruce, they call him the spruce, with a nose so big it could house a moose. A lip so wild they call it polar mops, plugged up so bad he can't smell his own flops. He's flipping through books, but the words don't stick. Spells perjury as P-E-R-G-U-R-Y real quick. Judge just sighs, rubs his face. Lord, why is this man still working this case? Oh, Bruce the spruce with a honking snout, talking in circles, don't know what about. Can't spell, can't think, sneezes in his sleeve. His clients get jailed and fire him and leave. Hates all the women, young and old, thinks they're beneath him, his heart's so cold. Calls them names, talks down like a king, but ain't got the brains to spell anything. Tried to move the case from Gainesville to Gainesville, like changing the name was some kind of brain skill. Spinning fake tales, blaming the prey, lying so bad his nose grew that day. Tried to object, but he misspelled that too. Wrote it down as O-B-J-E-C-E-K-T-U. Judge just groans, slams his desk. Bailiff, get Bruce, he's a total mess. Oh, Bruce, the nose can't breathe. Sounds like a foghorn choking on leaves. Can't spell, can't win, snorts into his tie. Lost so many cases, the courtroom just sighs. Every YouTuber covering this case, Bruce starts yelling, red in the face. Calls them all dumb, says they don't know, but he's the one who misspelled mistrial though. 14 days, the clock starts to tick. Bruce don't care, just plays another trick. Hiding the files, refusing to share. Judge gives a warning, Bruce don't care. Did he take this case for justice? Heck no. He just wanted a spotlight show. Talks about mac and cheese more than the crime. Bruce, shut up, it ain't dinner time. The rules are clear, but Bruce ain't learned. Thinking deadlines are just a joke to be burned. Judge leans in, gavel goes thud. Bruce, you're in trouble, better pack up, bud. Yo, Bruce the spruce, the legal disgrace, got lost on the way to his very own case. Can't spell, can't read, his nose takes the lead. Worst lawyer in town, somebody take the plead. Your Honor, I'd like to request an extension. Extension, Bruce's extension. No handover discovery. Can I at least finish my mac and cheese first? Bailiff, escort this man out.
Yeehaw.
Okay, Skipper. Hey, you want to join us? The link's on our group message. That part, hippie witch. That whole part. Jeremy has evidence and the ecosystem has an imagination. Exactly.
Yep. Hit it right on the head, right there. Absolutely perfectamundo.
Hello, Eric. And did those lyrics not fit Bubbles absolutely perfectly though? What do you mean the playlist, love? Yes, ma'am. So acronyms can't be copyrighted, but they can be trademarked. Interesting. Thank you, Susie.
Ah, that didn't go right.
So it's 5 p.m. Court's closed normally at 5 p.m. So it's now, they have 7 days left to cough it up, Mr. Bill. I know, I saw that. That would be great if Randy went after them as well. It does, Skipper. It does cost money to trademark, but they apparently have all the money in the world because they sure as hell ain't building her barn like they said they was going to.
Nope. Well, I'm still wanting to know where all that fence money went because it didn't cost over $12,000 or $10,000 to build that fence. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
Right?
And that is actual documented money right from their Amazon site. That was at least $10,000.
Just in those gift cards that was on the Amazon
Yep,
list.
just in gift cards. So where did the rest of that money go?
Bruce's pocket, new phones, new mics, new chair, new
New computers.
laptops.
I'm sorry, the man's not working. His old lady's working 2 jobs, and the monitor that he showed in a picture he posted on Facebook, one of those glass see-through monitors, those are not cheap. Did you see that, Georgie?
Oh, Bruce's computer?
The monitor where he was recording, taking screenshots off of his computer monitor.
Yeah, I saw that. You showed me that. Which one got a new car, Yankee?
Oh, somebody got a new car?
And you were asking me earlier what I intend on doing with my money when I get paid. I'm putting mine in savings. I have common sense. As common sense comes in. Hi. I'm saving for my children's future. What I don't put back into my YouTube career, I'm saving for my kids' future. Completely different than these grifters out here just buying random crap. New broomsticks they call Paula mops.
Skipper ever say what was going on? Is he headed this way or is he headed home?
He said
6 o'clock my time, so he's probably either still at work or heading home soon.
it's 3 p.m. on his side of the world.
Right.
That too, John. Well, apparently that was put on hold.
Yeah, buddy.
No, Lenator, we're making payments on mine, and when we're done with it, it'll be a little over 3K. So yeah, gaming computers are not cheap.
No, they're not. I'm absolutely loving mine. Loving mine. Mine's probably not as strong as yours, but It's a heck of a lot more of a monster than the one I had.
Mikey said he can't come in yet, so I'm guessing he's still at the office.
Okay, well, if we're still on when he gets home, he's more than welcome to jump in. You know that.
Mary Ann, I will be putting it on channel soon.
What's
As
that?
soon as I'm able to get, because I can't download it off this app until I pay for it. So as soon as I'm able to download it, I'll put it on channel. The Bruce the Spruce song.
Yeah.
Nice, Skipper. Skipper built his gaming PC for $1,700. That's not bad.
Oh, I know for a fact that if you build one yourself, you can get it a lot cheaper than if you try and buy one pre-built. And it is so easy nowadays. There are computers that these guys are YouTube channels. These guys literally walk you through step by step where to buy the parts and how to put the thing together. They even show you how to put the programming on it, the operating system. I could have built one for a little bit less than what I paid for mine. That would have been a lot more powerful, but Mama already bought it, so I'm happy with what she bought.
That's me. I'm tickled pink to have hubby's hand-me-down. It's still brand new. I just now took the plastic off the glass part of it.
You know that nice little film that comes on all the glass stuff?
Uh-huh. That's what I was just talking about. I just peeled mine off.
I haven't even peeled none of mine off yet. The only one I peeled off was on the very top, because the very top is the literal air, for
The air holes, yeah.
So I pulled that one off so it was able to get air through the fans. But the one on the front, it's not designed for that. So I just left it on there. Especially with it being on the front and down there by my feet and the dogs and everything, that'll help keep scratches and crumb grabber hair off of it. But I like it. I like it a lot.
Really, Freya?
You remember when we first started streaming together, how hard it was because neither one of our computers were worth a shit? We couldn't play a basic song without it messing up.
Yeah, I know.
Now we having fun with the Joneses.
Aren't we?
Yeah, buddy. So how about this motion? What page are we on now?
I am on page 5.
Page 5.
Quoting Messenger v. Gruner plus Jar USA Publishing. The rule precludes the recasting of defamation claims as additional distinct causes of action and tort if all of the claims arise from the same defamatory publication. And as much as the defendant has produced no evidence at all, not even a single example within the entire counterclaim, the conclusion is that there is no such publication which fits the elements of intentional infliction of emotional distress. In order to state a cause of action for intentional infliction of emotional distress, the plaintiff must demonstrate that 1, the defendant acted recklessly or intentionally. 2, the defendant's conduct was extreme and outrageous. 3, the defendant's conduct caused the plaintiff's emotional distress. And 4, plaintiff's emotional distress was severe. Defendant cannot produce any evidence that the YouTube videos were not protected speech, which Mr. Hales has under his First Amendment rights. The freedom to speak one's mind is not only an aspect of individual liberty, and thus good unto itself, but also is essential to the common quest for truth and the vitality of society as a whole. Bose Corp v. Consumers Union of the United States. In Hustler Mag v. Fowell, the Supreme Court rejected the notion that the concept of outrageousness which is an element of the tort of intentional infliction of emotional distress, would provide sufficient protection to the First Amendment right of a defendant.
Jared,
Outrageous.
Randy is a Gen Xer. I remember that case, the Hustler case.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting sued for the graphic pictures in their magazines, right? And the graphic articles. I remember that to a T. And they won, took it all the way to the Supreme Court and won because the one side was saying that it was derogatory, it was nasty, it was filthy, it was all these things. And Hustler fought it for years in court and won under the First Amendment right. So that shows Randy's been around for a while, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was back in like the 80s, maybe early 90s.
It says 1988.
Yep. I knew it was around there sometime. I remembered that because everybody was worried. All the guys in my crew back then were worried that Hustler was going to get taken off the shelves because of it. Because you had Playboy, which was your classier magazine, and then you had Hustler and all them other ones that were kind of like raunchy. And those guys were worried that they were going to be put out of business. I didn't care. I was married by then and had kids.
I remember Dad talking about the Hustler magazines. Okay, outrageousness in the area of a political and social discourse has an inherent subjectiveness about it, which would allow a jury to impose liability on the basis of the jurors' tastes or views, or perhaps on the basis of their dislike of a particular expression. And outrageousness standard thus runs afoul of our long-standing refusal to allow damages to be awarded because the speech in question may have an adverse emotional impact on the audience. See NAACP v. Claiborne Hardware Co., 1982. Speech does not lose its protected character simply because it may embarrass others or coerce them into action. And as we stated in FCC v. Pacifica Foundation, the fact that the society may find speech offensive is not a sufficient reason for suppressing it. Indeed, if it is the speaker's opinion that gives offense, that consequence is a reason for according it a constitutional protection. For it is a central tenet of the First Amendment that the government must remain neutral in the marketplace of ideas. See also Street v. New York, 1969. It is firmly settled that the public expression of ideas may not be prohibited merely because the ideas are themselves offensive to some of their hearers. Hustler Mag v. Falwell, 1988. In Snyder v. Phelps, 2011, the Supreme Court extended the First Amendment's protection even beyond actions for intentional infliction of emotional stress to include claims for the violation of plaintiff's privacy rights and for civil conspiracy. I.D. Moreover, the Snyder Court relied on Hustler Magazine, Inc. v. Falwell. The free speech clause of the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech, can serve as a defense in state tort suits, including suits for intentional infliction of emotional distress. See e.g. Hustler Magazine, Inc. Falwell. Snyder v. Phelps. Defendant can produce no evidence and hasn't even included any such evidence in the counterclaim itself, where the First Amendment does not defeat the claim for intentional infliction of emotional distress. This means that this claim fails as a matter of law.
Yep.
Hales is entitled to judgment as a matter of law as to count 3, invasion of privacy by unauthorized publication. Defendant has not produced a single example from YouTube or anywhere else to support count 3. To show invasion of privacy based on publication of private facts, a plaintiff must prove 4 elements. 1. disclosure was public. 2, private facts were disclosed. 3, the matter publicized was highly offensive to a reasonable person. And 4, the matter is not a legitimate concern to the public. Heath v. Playboy enters 1990. Jesus! First hustler, now Playboy? Damn, Randy! Defendant complains about publishing the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on plaintiff's YouTube page and in video thumbnails on many occasions. If this were the case, then it is difficult to explain why the defendant has not produced a single example of this publication. This is because defendant cannot produce any evidence that would show that the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on plaintiff's YouTube page and in video thumbnails were not already publicized elsewhere and republicized. Fuck yeah!
Randy's tearing him a whole new one. He doesn't. Bubbles can't do any research before he sticks stuff in a motion and throws it at the judge. I mean, come on.
A photograph taken in a public place is not private. Heath v. Playboy enters Inc. Defendant cannot produce any evidence that would show that the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on plaintiff's YouTube page and in video thumbnails were not taken in a public place. Facts taken from public records or proceedings are not private. ID. Defendant cannot produce any evidence that would show that the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on plaintiff's YouTube page and in video thumbnails were not taken from public records or proceedings, which they were. Even otherwise, private facts may become public when acquired by legitimate means. Defendant cannot produce any evidence that would show that the defendant's photo, image, and or likeness on the plaintiff's YouTube page and in video thumbnails were not acquired by legitimate means. Consent is never even reached where no disclosure of private facts can be demonstrated. This means that the consent is not an issue in this case. Finally, the right to privacy does not forbid the publication of information that is of public benefit or general interest, and the right does not exist as to persons and events in which the public has a rightful interest. Cason v. Baskin.
That's what I think is funny. I mean, every single thing that Jeremy has had Randy file, they legitimately have proof, physical, hard proof.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the witnesses to back up every single piece of proof that he's got. Lynette and them have nothing. Nothing. Bunch of words. Absolutely nothing. Because you know if they had any proof whatsoever to debunk Jeremy, they would be all over social media with it. Am I wrong?
No.
No.
Bubbles' first job was mopping up the floor at the Hustler Club with his poly mop. That was great.
What are we on? 10 now?
We are on page 9. We're almost done.
Yeah, but the good thing is we're having fun getting there.
Yeah, we are. But I need to hurry up because I got dinner to make.
Well, let's get the move on.
I'm used to the hubby cooking when I'm having to do stuff like this. He hates making pancakes. Defendant can produce no evidence and hasn't even included any such evidence in the counterclaim itself. Where the above does not apply. How did you get choked? You were asleep.
Yamaha dead on it right there.
That whole part, Yamaha. Absolutely.
Jeremy went to social media because he wasn't getting any justice in the court systems at the time.
Hmm.
Well, Bubbles and them, they went to social media trying to try the case in social media, and they're losing miserably.
Yep.
They had their little cult over there drinking all of the turtle juice, but that's
Ugh.
about it. They don't have any proof. I've been saying it all along. The only people that are on Lynette's side are only there because they hate Jeremy Hills. It has nothing to do with Lynette whatsoever. She's just what they're using to push their hatred for Jeremy Hills.
Right, exactly. Don't none of them people give a rat's rear end about Lynette or that child or John. They're using them. Oh my god, I would love to have Yamaha on stream with us one night.
We're not allowed to sit at the cool kids table. Didn't you know that? We're over here in Polymop land.
No, no, no. We do not claim no polymops at all. I love reading Randy's emotions.
Oh, by the way, I'm just messing with you,
He
Yamaha.
he slams that hammer down on Bubbles every stinking time. Ah, turtle juice. Now I have more disturbing images. Well, more disturbing than what is normally bouncing around my grape. Exactly, Skipper. Coop, you are the cool kids table.
Yes, I literally am on Discord.
Hey, Yamaha, you should join us Friday night for my 1K celebration party.
Yeah.
Hit up Coop.
Where is that?
Garen.
Well, it's showing you back up to 1K now on your thing.
Yeah.
So
It
we
had
showed YouTube, didn't we?
yeah, it had to have been YouTube doing what YouTube does.
Yeah.
I'm at 1002.
I was I was hoping I was leaning towards the trolls, but I was hoping it was YouTube.
You got 59 in your chat and 124 in mine. Make sure y'all are hitting that thumbs up and make sure y'all are still subscribed to both of us because YouTube does YouTube things.
Now y'all remember we've taken her training wheels off. She's with the big boys now. She's monetized. So
Ow.
spread your love. All right. We's a rocking around. Now I went from 60 to 53. It just this watching this live thing drives me nuts. It bounces so bad.
Yeah, Yankee. It was YouTube being YouTube.
Yeah, buddy. All right. We'll give a little AVA action going on. What you doing over there? You squirreling?
I was testing something. Chat, let me know if y'all just got an ad. Just supposed to do it every 20 minutes, but I wanted to play with the new button. So I wanted to see if it worked. So if y'all just got an ad, let me know.
Well, see, since we have
Oh
that new
shit, I
feature
forgot.
there,
I forgot Friday's Valentine's Day.
wonder what a stream maker is. create highlights in the video. Wow, we can literally do that on the fly. Like if we're fixing to talk about something that we want to highlight, we highlight it, start talking about it, and then unhighlight it. Hey, look at there.
Thank you, Skipper, for the $1.99. Certain YouTubers hate my super chats. Yeah, there's a certain YouTuber out there that thinks that those of us that are monetized are the worst people in the world.
We're grifters.
Yeah. I find it absolutely hilarious that those that have the capability, they have the numbers to monetize and don't, and then talk shit about those that are.
It's jealousy. It's narcissism. It's just plain being rude.
It's definitely jealousy.
Jealousy.
You remember, I came out of thin air. I just came out of nowhere.
So what page are we on now?
We're at the bottom of 9.
Bottom of 9.
Rick. Not I. I just celebrated our 14th wedding anniversary Sunday. So definitely not me.
Yep. I can attest to that. Mr. Georgie wore her out and she never woke up the next morning.
No. He did not wake me up Monday morning.
That's what I said. He wore you out.
If he'd have worn me out, I'd have been in a lot better mood yesterday. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm monetized now. Maybe. Coop has an awkward silence. Fake Mr. Coop.
I was looking at the analytics and stuff, all these new toys and shit. Fake Mr. Coop.
You're famous now. There has to be an SMN or Zohan. Thank you for the $1.99. Hashtag Bubbles Troubles.
If you're going to use my name, you could have at least done that over on my side. All right.
That part. The whole part. But see, it's not them that's hating on me. It's not the anti-health side that's running their mouth about those of us that's monetized. That's the messed up part.
Well, they're running their mouths too, but...
Oh, they are too, but nowhere near like the other.
Yeah. Blow that shit off. Continue on, Marianne.
Bottom of the 9th, going to extra innings. Bite me, John. Right, Suzanne, exactly. All right. Hales is entitled to judgment as a matter of law as to count 2, Florida Statute 540.08. Sick. Can anyone in chat tell me what sick means? Because I have no clue.
What's that?
When they do the thing with the SIC in parentheses, what does that mean?
Show me where it's at on here.
Okay, see where it says Florida Statute 540.08 and then it's in parentheses, sick. See, when I don't know something, I ask.
Florida statute prohibits...
No. What does SIC mean? Sick.
I'm looking for it. Oh, hell, I don't know. SIC, I don't have any idea.
Spelling? Is that what you mean? It means spelling?
I don't have any idea what it means. Sink? I don't know.
Sick. I think Yamaha said spelling. Corrected spelling. Okay. Thank you, chat. Defendant has not produced a single example from YouTube or anywhere else to support count 2. Section 540.08 of the Florida statute prohibits the unauthorized use of a person's name or likeness for trade, commercial, or advertising purposes. Tyne v. Time Warner Entertainment Co. 2005. And CF Lane v. MRA Holdings LLC from 2002. Section 540 prohibits using a person's name or likeness to directly promote a product or service. Epic Metals Corp v. Condec Incorporated.
I got a question for you.
Hmm.
How can a YouTube creator be live streaming 2 live streams at one time?
That would be a question for Mikey
Or it would be a question for the one that's doing it. TC is live streaming his chickens and he's live streaming.
Well, he told me the other day he has the chickens on StreamYard, and then when he does his drive time dialect, he just uses straight studio.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. I got you. Okay, that's how he does that then. All right. I was wondering how you could do that. Continue, young lady.
Thank you, Common Sense. I appreciate y'all for helping me. Okay. Florida Statute 540.08 prevents the unauthorized use of a name or personality to directly promote the product or service of the publisher. Emphasis added. National Football League v. The Alley Incorporated, 1983. Section.
Tiny Monster Man telling Dad what's for. He's saying, I'm going to get it. It's going to be my way, Dad. And I bet you Dad's putting foot in butt. No, Monster Man. It's going to be my way.
He's on his game, and every time he dies in the game, it's the end of the world. And
Mr. Georgie, get him in line. He'd be cracking that spatula. Calm down in there, young man.
Okay, yeah. And every time it's the end of the world when he dies in the game, and we're just so burned out on it. All right. Section 540.08 of the Florida statutes prohibits sick, unconsented use of an individual's name and likeness only when such directly promotes a commercial product or service. Stop. Emphasis added. Now hear Mama tell the bird, shut up!
Oh, they're fighting.
Defendant can produce no evidence and hasn't even included any such evidence in the counterclaim itself, where the above does not apply. This means that this claim fails as a matter of law. Conclusion. Because there is no evidence to prove a fact necessary to defendant's counterclaims, Mr. Hales is entitled to summary judgment as a matter of law.
Okay, summary judgment. What is Randy saying there? That they have to pay or something?
Yes.
Or the judge just has to make a ruling against Bubbles.
Summary judgment usually means yes. Exactly. See, they're saying 540.08 applies to Jeremy, but they're actually selling items with the attorney's face on it.
Who?
The Fleas.
What are they selling?
They're selling T-shirts with Randy's face on it.
The one with the crown?
Yes.
Now they can get in trouble for that because they're trying to actually make money It's not a copyrighted photo, but they're trying to make money off of his photo. So that is actually
So everything they keep saying Jeremy is doing, they're doing.
well, the whole copyright thumbnail thing is exactly what they're doing now. Jeremy wasn't selling a product with Lynette and Crook's face on it. He was just using it as a thumbnail, as advertisement. No money to be made. They're literally trying to physically make money off of
Yeah.
Randy's photo. Now
Yes.
that is actually breaking the law.
Let's also not forget that someone in the Fleas group, their chat, has made masks of Jeremy's face, of Megan's face. Are they selling those? If so, that's yet again doing exactly what they claim Jeremy is doing.
All right. A summary judgment. Basically, Randy's telling the judge that they have no evidence whatsoever and they need to throw out any counterclaims that Bubble's doing. So he's asking the judge to do a summary judgment to throw out the frivolous crap that
Bubbles has filed, yes.
Yeah, that's what it means. All right. I kind of thought that's what it meant. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, they're literally doing exactly
No,
what they
okay.
claim Larry and
Exactly.
George and Jeremy were doing
On the thumbnails. But
Right.
they're doing it on shirts and other merch items. They have an image of Randy in a crown that says Polymop, and they're selling merch with that.
Now, have you seen the website where they're actually selling this, or is it just something in the hate?
There's a
group?
screenshot of the merch site. I don't click on their merch site.
All right.
I'm not stupid.
I just want to make sure that there's an actual website out there with this stuff on it. But if that's true, Randy can turn around and sue them for royalties.
Mm-hmm.
And every dime they've made off of that shirt, they would have to pay him a percentage of it. Boy, wouldn't that be karma coming back to bite them in their ass?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
That would
What
be
is the
so
song Jeremy
hilarious.
sings? I got karma to my right, karma to my left. I love Jeremy's new song.
That would be just unbelievably funny.
See, and the fleas were exactly. Really?
Let's see.
Gotta come out somewhere.
Really?
What time are we pushing at right now?
We are at an hour and 38 minutes. But I have to go make dinner for these gremlins.
I was just fixing to say that you probably need to go fix dinner. It's getting 5:40, almost 6 o'clock your time, almost 7 o'clock my time.
It's 20 till 6 here.
Because we can recap all of this again in the morning.
Yes, we can.
But we have that 1 2-pager to read tomorrow morning.
It's the same thing.
The 2-pager?
I already read the 2-pager.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I read it first.
Oh, all right.
The one with Lynette's on it says the same thing the first one did. Pursuant to Fed R Civ P 56, Jeremy Brown Hills, Mr. Hills, the plaintiff counter defendant, moves for summary judgment on the defendant counter plaintiff Preston's counterclaims, as there is no genuine dispute as to any material fact, and Mr. Hills is entitled to judgment as a matter of law. No facts of the case can be reasonably disputed. Defendant Preston cannot produce any evidence that suggests Mr. Hills did anything other than exercise his rights under the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, guaranteeing freedom of press and of speech. Plaintiff/counter defendant also submits his memorandum of law in support of this motion, which we just read the memorandum.
Okay. Works for me. Now, when we usually end the stream, and you go into your studio, and the views will say one thing, and then a couple hours later, it'll be a lot higher. It's like they don't log all your views when you're actually streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to test a theory because right now it's saying 320 views
On your
on my
side?
side. On my side. So when
Mine
we
says
end this,
866.
huh?
Mine says 866.
I wouldn't doubt it. But when we end this, I'm going to go into studio and see what it actually is. Yeah, buddy. Because I
Miss
know when we end, it's usually never right. It You have to give it a 5 or 6 hours, and then it'll show the true numbers.
Right. Miss Cynthia, we stream every morning, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central.
And it's usually a 2 hour, 3 hour stream.
We've been keeping it at 2 hours this week. We've done pretty good. About 2.5 hours. And you never know what we're going to say in the mornings.
In the mornings, we just whatever we want to talk about. I'd say it's basically about like this without the motion.
Yeah.
I
Without
mean,
the document.
right. If we have documents in the morning, we'll use them, but most of the time it's basically the same stream as what you guys see right now.
Except we have coffee and I'm still half asleep when we start.
Yeah, you're just getting woke up when we're done.
Yeah. Bye, Miss Sandy. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that came in tonight. Make sure you are subscribed to not only me, but to Coop too.
Appreciated, as always.
I am gonna go see who is on. Is Tug and Megan doing one tonight?
Oh, it's tonight. Yeah, tonight's Tuesday. That's her Tuesday night with Tug. Megan usually hosts it on Tuesday nights. I don't know if they're going to, but oh, that's right. I was going to send everybody to another stream.
That's what I was looking at to see who I was gonna redirect.
Let me go see who I got on.
Nobody.
Content. Oh, somebody. Is TC off already?
Tug starts at 7 my time, so
Well, hell, that's an hour away.
yeah.
They're usually 8 o'clock. I got Mo in the Deep. Is on right now. Huh?
I don't have Mo.
Well, go subscribe to her, and it'll put you in her thing. She's the only one I have live right now, except for you. Everything else is upcoming, and of course TC's Chicken Flock, Freedom Flock. That'll give Mo a nice little boost. Maybe
Yes.
show her that we're out here thinking about her.
Covering the Megan Boswell case too.
Yes, she is. If anybody's into court stuff, Mo in the Deep is covering the Boswell case about a woman that unalived her child.
It's the state of Tennessee versus. Okay, I subscribed, but it's still not.
Refresh.
Come on. Yeah, it's still not coming up for me. That's annoying. Let me try something else.
You try something else. I got mine set, so. But yeah, anybody on my side that likes to listen to the LawTube stuff, I like listening to her because she's down to earth. She doesn't talk about She doesn't talk a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo that you can't understand. She's down to earth with what she's talking about. You can relate to her very easy, and she doesn't play the big bad wolf. She's just, a matter of fact, she's funny as shit. All right, kiddo, you go cook some dinner.
All right, guys, we are sending y'all to Mow in the Deep End. Remember, you are one of a kind, and never let anyone dim your light. I will see y'all in the morning. Love you guys.
Goodbye.
Georgie's gotta go for now. She's got a role to play. Kids are calling, life's a sprawling, never a dull day. She loves all her subscribers, each and every one. But mom, life's calling louder till the setting sun. Goodbye for now, dear friends, till we meet again. Georgie's heart is full of love for every message sent. You're one of a kind, don't let them dim your light. She'll be back real soon, till then, good night. In the quiet of the evening, when the kids are fast asleep, Georgie reads your messages, a treasure she'll keep. Though she's busy now, her mind's on you all, wondering about your days and nights as the raindrops fall. Goodbye for now, dear friends, till we meet again. Georgie's heart is full of love for every message sent. You're one of a kind, don't let them dim your light. She'll be back real soon, till then, good night. Mom's life is a journey full of ups and downs.
It's a journey,
but in every single moment, love's the sweetest sound. She'll be back to share her stories, her laughter and her tears. But for now, she blows a kiss to you near and dear. Georgie sees the beauty in every simple thing, from the morning light to the quiet night, and all the joy it brings. So hold on to your passions and let your spirit soar. She's grateful for your love and can't wait to share more. Georgie sees the beauty in every simple thing, from the morning light to the quiet night, and all the joy it brings. So hold on to your passions and let your spirit soar. She's grateful for your love and can't wait to share more.